All right, thank you. Good morning and welcome to the Jefferson County Commission meeting. Today is a special meeting. It's November 19th, 2021. It's 9:30 a.m. We'll call the meeting to order and ask everybody to stand for the pledge of
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, the purpose for today's meeting is regarding the proposed changes in the magisterial districts, precincts, and polling place locations. These changes are being made due to the shift in population in accordance with the most recent census. Once approved, this will be the permanent change effective May 10th, 2022 on the primary election. And these changes, obviously these lines will stay in place for 10 years. And I had a few people comment to me about why we have this this redrawing. If it's not broke, we don't have to fix it, but by law, we do have to fix it. So by law, we do have to redo this and look at the magisterial districts, our precincts, and this is something that we have to do every 10 years. So this is something we do have to do, actually take action, sorry. All right, I want to ask Nikki to come forward and then what we're going to do is we're going to open this up for public comment, correct? And then and we'll go over any written comment, and then we'll take some action here later on, a little bit later.
Okay. So you were presented with the map during the last meeting. I have forwarded you all the only feedback that I have received was the one email. So there are several items that you have to decide on today to accept the map or make any changes to the map. We have several precincts that we have to make changes to. Location. Precinct 19 would move to St. James Catholic Church. Precinct 17 would move to Blue Ridge Acres Clubhouse. Precinct 23A and B would be Cross Point Church of God. And there was one thing that I noticed on the map this morning that I apologize I didn't catch before. Precinct 12 and the new precinct 36, those two precincts, we had 12 listed as Driswood and 36 listed as Jefferson. I think it might be less confusing to the voters because 12 was already Jefferson High School. If we keep 12 at Jefferson High School, the new precinct 36 at Driswood, there really isn't a whole lot of difference. If you're familiar, they're very close together, so there isn't, a distance situation that could come up. So those are the precinct changes. And other than that, you would have to decide on the map itself. The magisterial districts and obviously the delegate district lines would stay for 10 years. You can adjust the magisterial if you need to, if population gets out of control in one area, but without the census, you really wouldn't have that information. So you probably wouldn't adjust the magisterial districts, but precinct lines, if you see, if we set this and the next election, we see that some precincts are getting too heavy, we can always come back and adjust precinct lines and add precincts if needed. Okay.
Sounds good. We're going to open this up to public comment, and then we'll bring it back up. Do we have anybody? We don't have anybody here in our room. Do we have anybody online for public comment, Jessica?
I don't see anyone raising their hand. So if you're an attendee watching and you'd like to make public comment, please use the raise your hand function and I can unmute you and you can provide public comment. We'll give them a minute.
You sure? Just curious, how many people are online today?
6 attendees.
Oh, how about that?
And 3 staff.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
a lot of times staff.
Yeah. But when we change it, when a district gets changed and they go to the wrong voting poll.
Yeah, then we'll hear
Don't
it
care.
again.
Yeah, don't care then. Yeah. I know somebody did that.
It's no news, it's good news.
Yeah,
People out there.
exactly.
Well, and I think you're right, Nikki. It's best to put 12 back, remain in Jefferson High School. That will just be too confusing.
And, it was a lot to go back and forth and with Todd adjusting lines and trying to figure out precincts. And I think we went back and forth a couple of times on that, and I didn't catch it until this morning when I was making sure that all the precincts I had listed were the same. And I thought, well, I don't know that that makes sense for the voter.
Right.
Okay.
And then 36 would be at Driscoll.
If we don't have anybody raising their hands, the whole 6 people on there, I will move, if there are no objections, I will close public comment.
Did you want to go over the one that we received?
Let's do over that one, then I close public comment. How about you come on up?
Okay.
Again? There was one written comment that Nikki's going, I forgot about that one already. She's going to address the one written comment that we did have, and I think she's answered the citizens' concerns. And go ahead, ma'am.
Yes, so Mr. Hepestay brought to our attention the area where Quail Ridge, and he didn't mention it in his email, but it also affects Chapel View. Those developments cross between Jefferson and Berkeley County. So the census blocks show the Jefferson County line as a straight line. However, there has been a lot of confusion with that line, and without having it completely resurveyed, Jefferson County and Berkeley County came into an agreement that those houses that were intended to be in Jefferson County, pay taxes in Jefferson County, receive 911 response from Jefferson County, and attend schools in Jefferson County would be recognized as being part of Jefferson County. So Todd had to artificially draw the line to include those folks back into Jefferson County. So once I explained that to Mr. Hepestay, he understood. He said, although he wished it was different, but he understood the answer and the why behind it. That the line was, as intended, was to be the border between Jefferson and Berkeley County. So he was okay with that, and he said to let the commission know that he understood the answer.
Okay.
Other than that, I did not receive any other comments from him.
Okay. So that now that there are no objections, I'm going to close public comment. All right. Now, basically today, you need a couple of motions. One is approving the map as presented, and it needs to be in one motion. And the precincts, how detailed do you need those?
I would say that they would need to have the precinct number and the location.
Okay, so can you go over that again?
Sure. Precinct 19 is St. James Catholic Church.
And what are we doing with that one?
That was a new, so precinct 4 was kind of decimated by the lines. So precinct 19 was moved to St. James. So that's a whole new precinct. That's not changing.
19 moving to St. James.
Yeah.
Okay.
Precinct 17, we are no longer going to use the fire hall. We're going to move to Blue Ridge Acres Clubhouse, which is a very nice facility. And precinct 23A and B would move to Cross Point Church of God. We did use them the last election. However, the commission only voted as a temporary replacement to see how it would work out. So we would need to make that a permanent change.
All right.
And then adjusting on the map, precinct 12 would stay at Jefferson High School, and the new precinct 36 would be Driswood Elementary.
Adjust, so the motion will be adjust precinct 12
Adjust precinct 12 and precinct 36.
and 36.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to take a stab at this. If I mess up, you let me know.
Okay.
All right. The first motion is going to be to approve the map as presented with these changes. Should I need 2 motions or 1?
I would say the first motion with the approving the map is going to include the changes, the 12 and the 36, because that is currently on the map as different precincts. So
Gotcha.
your motion with the map should include the
12,
with the
okay.
changes of 12
All
and
right.
36.
I want to move a motion to approve the map as presented. Only changes would be adjusting precinct 12 and 36. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. And then I'm going to move another motion to move precinct 19 to St. James. We'll move 17 to Blue Ridge Acres, and move 23A and B to Cross Point Church of God. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. There you go.
All right.
If there are no objections, we are adjourned. Thank you.
Yeah, and you'll be sending out cards.
We will send out notice to every affected.
Yeah. All right, good.
Before we
Great work.
adjourn, I would like to request a special session for November 29th on a personnel issue.
11:29.
It's Monday.
Oh, that's after Thanksgiving.
Monday.
Okay, yeah, I can schedule it.
Have any idea what time?
9:30?
9:30.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, thank you.
It'll be fine.
Thank you.
I send me the warning check, this is after the notice. Send you the warning, so I can notice.